The truth is, success doesn't come from motivation. It doesn't come from inspiration, it comes from discipline. The daily work, the boring, repetitive tasks that feel like they don't make a difference in a moment. Discipline is the art of trading short-term comfort for long-term greatness. You have to realize that discipline and neglecting your current feelings and temporary pleasure is exactly the thing that can allow you to have the most dream-fulfilled life. It is the deciding factor in determining whether you become successful, or it would be absolutely amazing to feel motivated to do even the most boring tasks we need to get done. The truth is, discipline eats motivation for breakfast. Many wait for the right moment to act, but motivation is temporary and fluctuates. Discipline carries us when motivation fails us. But still, we wait to feel motivated to start something. We wait to feel motivated to do our assignment. We wait to feel motivated to start going to the gym. But you know what? If you have to wait for the right time to feel inspired, you might never take action. You will never do your assignment or go to the gym. And if you actually end up going to the gym, you'll quit the gym after 2 months because it's just too hard. Motivation is like a fire. You don't wait for it to start. You strike the match by taking action, and that's when it starts to burn. At first, of course, it's going to be hard to go to the gym or working on self-improvement. Only getting yourself to go to the gym will feel like climbing a mountain already. Even after the first gym session, you'll feel like, how the hell are people doing this multiple times a week with more weight and longer sets? You're sore, tired, and it's a real struggle. This is not some relatable story. It's my own story and how I felt when I first started self-improvement. See, at first, I really hated to go to the gym. Everyone was lifting more than me when I would look around, and I just felt defeated every time I would go because I didn't have a clue even how the machines worked. 1 month went by and I started liking it a bit more. Now, 4 years later, after I've been going to the gym more or less consistently, I absolutely love it. I went from dreading to go to the gym, saying it's too cold, too far, I'm too busy or too tired, to absolutely loving it. I even love to try new machines and try new things in my workout routine, which I absolutely despised before. Because in the end, it's all about trying, failing, and growing. It's hard to push through the initial struggle and keep going when motivation is low. But I promise you that once you push through those early difficulties, it gets easier. It's not about if you feel too lazy to wake up to your alarm at 5 a.m., although you told yourself you would get up. Make that micro decision to wake up regardless of how you feel. Because if you just let yourself mess up once, essentially breaking your own promise, you're letting yourself down in that moment. Chris Williamson was talking about this in his podcast, saying that you wouldn't expect a friend to consistently show up late to a lunch and still respect them. So why do you expect your future self to respect you when you keep breaking your own promise? Discipline is about building trust in yourself. And by breaking your own promise and by being unreliable, you're breaking your own track record of reliability within a split second of a micro decision. Now let's talk about how we build discipline and stay consistent. The truth is, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up consistently. Missing one day won't ruin your progress, but skipping consistently will. You need to focus on one thing at a time. Let's say you want to go to the gym from now on. Break it down into the different steps. First, packing your gym bag, then actually going to the gym, and finally, once you are in the gym, you start your workout. This might sound stupid, but breaking down such a big goal into small, manageable steps will help you to be much more consistent and less frightened of this big goal, which is being fit and going to the gym. Another important thing is to reduce the resistance to your goal as much as you can. This means making it easier for yourself to go to the gym. Choose a gym that's close to you, pack your gym bag the day before, and put it right next to your door where you can see it. Even get a cute gym set. This will all reduce the friction that you feel with getting started. And once you do this consistently, you'll find that it will be easier and easier every single time you go. It's about pushing through the tough start and reaching a point where it feels good. What once felt hard becomes enjoyable and almost fun. Action when you don't feel motivated, working when you don't feel like it sparks momentum. Because progress is the best motivator. Once you see the result, it doesn't feel like a grind, it feels enjoyable. The key is to build momentum by making the hard stuff enjoyable. If self-improvement feels like an uphill battle, you're not going to stick with it. But if you can shift your mindset and actually enjoy the process, it's a game changer. Because essentially, self-improvement is all about enjoying the process to becoming the best version of yourself. You need to make this stuff fun. The more you enjoy it, the more likely you're going to keep going. So stop thinking of it as a chore and start seeing it as something you actually look forward to. If you don't like lifting weights, try Pilates or go running. Don't cancel out old self-improvement habits because they're not working or because you feel like they're too hard for you, but switch them for something you enjoy more. Because in the end, it's about your personal journey. It's not about what self-improvement gurus tell you to do. It's not about following every single habit you see in self-improvement videos or on Pinterest. It's about your personal journey. It's about what makes you feel the best that you can be. It's about what makes you feel the best version of yourself, not what other people advise you to do in order to feel like your best version. It's about what makes you feel the best version of yourself. Discipline doesn't start in a huge life change, but it is more about the little wins every single day. Because I know that you would want to change everything right now if you could. But that's not how it works. Discipline isn't built in a day. It's built in those tiny moments, that split-second decisions we make every single day. Imagine you decided to go to the gym from now on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you've set your alarm at 5 a.m. because you want to go before school, uni, or work. You could hit snooze, right? Like getting that instant reward of more sleep. I have refined my self-concept to be a person that loves going to the gym. I enjoy the dopamine rush I get from working out much more than sitting at home and contemplating whether I should go. The most important thing is to set small milestones that you celebrate once you reach them. For example, first you set the goal of going to the gym once a week for 30 minutes. Then, once you become comfortable with that, try 3 times a week for 45 minutes. You need to start small and set small, achievable goals and don't overwhelm yourself. Celebrate these wins no matter how small they are. Treat yourself to something enjoyable like a new gym set you've been wanting. Treat yourself to something and be proud of yourself for staying consistent because this reinforces a positive feedback loop. Another thing that could help you is to track your habits. There are a few apps out there that allow you to track your habits, and it makes following your routine fun and easy. And seeing those small wins every single day will build momentum and reinforces your discipline, so you will stick with your goal. You need to realize that you can't win if you don't play. You can't succeed without putting in action. You can't learn without challenges. You are so scared of failing that you don't even try. Missing one day won't ruin your progress, but consistently skipping out will. If you just quit because you feel like you're a failure for missing one day, or if you don't start at all because you're too scared of failing, that's the failure, not starting at all. Failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour on your road to success. You need to fail to learn. You need to fail to grow. You need to fail to become successful. A lot of us, when we imagine the path to success, we only see the end result. The luxurious house, the luxury bag, the most wonderful holidays, the amazing body, this perceived freedom, yet we neglect the path that gets us there. There is always a path to the life you want, and you have to start walking that path if you want to get there in your lifetime. Our struggle, and more importantly, our willingness to put up with the struggle, determines our success. How willing are you to get the life you can't stop dreaming about?